Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Seahawks and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a...
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. He fields it. 5. Decent field position to start this drive. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 45 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Man in motion here is Washington. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Tua. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hill brought in motion. Quick throw here is complete. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth, but potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, I just don't know the answers to the questions.
He'll look to throw. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the that's taken in by Achane. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. 3rd and long. And here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And finally, they'll bring him down but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's Ben.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. To the air now on 1st and 10.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. Okay. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter. first run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to a first down. Third and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. That's taken in by Burks. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? That's going to be caught by the rookie from Colorado. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the zone read, it's a give to Charbonnet. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 2. Take it in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give to Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is how you really judge quarterbacks operating in the NFL. This is not 7-on-7. This is not summer camp where the quarterback can't be touched. Everybody can throw the ball from a clean pocket.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10, Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Here comes the jet sweep. 3rd and 6. Man in motion here is Washington. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
1st down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. They'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. 2nd down and 8. Now Wentz. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Back is Wentz. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This time they stay on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after our way. It'll be here before you know it.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. This fielded at about the 9. Crazy. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
You can almost hear the conversations on the sideline. So they spend the halftime talking about, we can't let up. We've got to come back and extend our lead here to start the second half. And they come out and get a huge boost with a terrific kickoff return.
The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight...
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run again with Wright. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Wentz. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle. A give to Charbonnet, heading right. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now, Dowdle. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Downfield. Offense. Still 1st down.
Man in motion here is Washington. A carry here for Wright. And he'll get about 5. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Man in motion, heading left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run here right side, and it's Charbonnet. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
Now he takes off. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
To throw, Wentz. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Back to throw. He'll look deep here for Brooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. He's got it. That's Burks. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Wentz. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Charbonnet. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Seahawks.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. On 2nd down, here's a run with Charbonnet. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL